the epitome of a team means everybody's all in, right?
Yep.
You all know your role, you all know the importance of what you do, but nobody usually singles you out because you want it to be about the team. So everybody buys into that. Then Russell Wilson comes along. The reason why they won the Super Bowl was not because of Russell Wilson. It was because of that defense. But everybody kept talking about Russell Wilson having the championship. The coaches start treating Russell Wilson like he was the guy and forgetting what buttered their bread. And so a lot of times what happens is people start having animosity towards the guy, and it might not even be his fault because then he starts thinking, hey, I got it like this. And that's how you start getting those ill feelings towards a teammate.
I can see it, but it is funny to see Richard Sherman.
Now, say what you want about Tom Brady.
No, it never happens with him.
He right.
Never happens.
Exactly. Exactly.
But,
you know who else is kind of along that? I wouldn't be surprised if when Aaron Rodgers gets done, if players and it has more to do, not a say it again.
That people take shots or they're cool with them.
Take shots because he's a great player, but nothing of what he does happens without the other guys on the field.
Yeah, but also, like, doesn't he? Like, he seems really loyal to his guys too. Like, you know, like he. What is it?
Well, I see. I don't know that. It could be the case.
Yeah, it
could be the case. I'm
saying
from our perspective, for example, a lot of people were saying the reason why Devontae Adams is not with Green Bay is because Aaron Rodgers took too long to decide.
It's possible. No, it's definitely possible. But him and Devontae Adams, like they would do that last dance thing. You know, they really seem to have a good relationship.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So put that dynamic on in it. And so there's situations that you might, a player might come out. It's not anything they have against Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, you know who did it? I think who the hell was the guy who kind of took shots at it? Was it Greg Jennings? I remember Greg Jennings kind of had like a stint doing national media.
Former Dolphin?
Yeah, former Dolphin. He was here to let everybody know Joe Philbin was a jokester. Who can we really get to get on Joe Philbin's side here? Oh, Greg Jennings. Bring him on down.
Right. So from that.
Yeah, he called him selfish.
Yeah, I remember that. I think the older Packers maybe were like that with Aaron Rodgers.
But that's same thing, though. Same situation in Seattle. In that, like, all of the victory and all the they pray, they tell you this is a team sport, this is a team sport, this is a team sport. But if you buy into that and then you have this guy who they then say we win because of this guy, I could understand how a player could kind of rub a player with, depending on who it is. What if you can't get paid because they're diminishing what you do because of your quarterback?
I do kind of, I could see that scenario happening actually with the Dolphins, but it does seem like all the players really seem to like Tua.
Well, because they know him.
Yeah,
they know him.
He seems like a much more real dude than Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, like, he seems like a fake. Like,
here's the other thing. Tua's situation is the direct opposite, in that the coaching staff did not support him one bit. And in fact, they made him feel even less than a starting quarterback with how they treated him.
Right.
So maybe that's the team rallying behind this guy.
Well, that's interesting because it's like looking back on last year, because the Dolphins got the Ravens this week, and that was such a weird situation going into that game because remember, he had the finger fracture, but seemed like he was good to go. And Flo goes, we won with Brissett last week. We're going to go with Brissett again. And all right, Tua's, I guess, not good to go. And then all of a sudden, Tua comes in after in the second half. remember, he tells Jacoby Brissett, no, you go back in. They're like, he's cleared to play, Don. I don't know why. He looks very frustrated going back to the bench. And so Flo had both quarterbacks hating his ass at that point. And Tua comes in, gets the win. It was a big, nobody thought they were going to beat the Ravens that week. Everybody thought Lamar Jackson was going to kill them. And the Dolphins defense was awesome. And Tua had a huge last drive. Had that play to Albert Wilson and then rushed it in for the touchdown to kind of clinch up the win. But that was one of those where the coaching staff, it seemed like Brian Flores was basically punishing Tua for some reason.
Right.
And he ends up winning them the game on a game nobody thought they were going to win. I think they were 8.5-point underdogs at home. I mean, at that point, they were 2-7, mind you. Right. Terrible. Defense had no teeth. And then finally, got aggressive again, Leroy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I heard an interesting bet. I think I might partake in it.
Okay.
The 305 money line parlay.
Whoa, that was very seductive.
Like that?
Yeah.
That play. So
305.
Well, what is that?
Canes, Dolphins, and who's the third?
Canes and Dolphins.
Oh, okay. That's only two. All right. For some reason, I thought it was three.
I got you.
I was like,
the Canes are 6.5-point dogs. And the Dolphins are what,
4?
3.5 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
I just hope we unleash our secret weapon, and that is against the Ravens, Robert Hunt. That's what I want unleashed.
Scoring touchdowns.
Because that was glorious. You have Robert Hunt from last year when he scored the touchdown that never was.
Do you have the play?
Go ahead and play Robert Hunt.
No, you know what? I did. I really did. Yeah, that's embarrassing. It's all over the internet too.
Yeah, well, he's adorable.
Hey, wait, but that's not the worst part. The worst part is him diving and extending the football.
Was that the worst part or the best part?
The best part.
That was the best part.
Yeah. And here's the other thing. If he caught the ball illegally, and fumbled,
why did they blow it dead?
No, what happens?
Oh, if he catches the ball and I don't know. That's a good question.
Because if it doesn't count, then subsequently anything that he does after it doesn't count shouldn't matter.
Surprisingly, it went pretty fast for a big guy getting the football. He could motor.
I'm telling you, everybody wanted to score a touchdown because he went and took the ball from the running back. In fact, he should have been in front of the running back blocking. So why is he chasing the running back?
Here is Robert Hunt yesterday at practice, or a couple days ago after practice, saying that he has not gone to Mike McDaniel with letting him know he's the secret play against Baltimore.
You asked coach about some plays at running back this week against the Ravens.
Yeah, that's my shine time, man. So I don't know. No, I doubt he got something for me right now, man. But I don't know. We're gonna keep working. Hopefully, throw me something, man. Later on in the year, probably.
Probably trying to press the new coach with his blocking, but he's just like, coaching, hear me out on this one. I got this team's number. I got him last year. I'll get him this year.
Is that allowed? I know it's a legal man downfield if he were to catch a pass. And I know in order for him to...
No, because he's a guard. I don't think it is allowed.
Even a screen, it's behind the line, maybe? What if they put...
I think you have to report as eligible first.
Hey.
Fumble-rooski? Huh?
What are you looking at? What's wrong?
What's wrong? Just trying to...
Stop.
What do you mean?
Come on.
Stop.
2-point conversion?
You guys sound ridiculous. And you sound like you don't know a damn thing about football.
Secret weapon?
Stop.
So he's not allowed. At all?
What about a handoff?
There's no way to make Robert Hunt an eligible receiver.
Unless he lines up with a tackle, unless he lines up at the tackle spot and declares him an eligible receiver.
Okay, so if they kick him out he did a rep at tackle this past week.
Yeah.
You kick him out the tackle, okay? Sneak attack.
Yeah.
Eligible, and then all of a sudden they won't know what hit him.
Huh.
He'll get his moment.
Football's funny. There's a big difference in catching a ball that wasn't meant for you and catching a ball that's thrown to you. When you must catch it.
You think you get nervous?
Hey, Christian Wilkins when you can get knocked out, that changes the rules. And And you know what the hardest passes in the world to catch? Believe it or not, screen passes. You know why? Because it's the few passes that you may catch behind the line of scrimmage with your back to the defense. It's terrifying because when you catch that ball, you're taking a leap of blind faith that everybody getting who they supposed to get before you turn around.
I like the fact that Robert Hunt was wearing a shirt at the press conference that says, "I wish it was hotter."
Yeah. That's a cool shirt.
Yeah, funny guy.
I wish it was hotter. Oh, God.
Do you think that they're going to give Lamar Jackson the business again? They were very aggressive with him last year.
Here's what you do with Lamar Jackson, and here's what I've noticed, the things that he struggles with. One, you change up, you do a lot of different things, guys coming from a lot of different directions, right? Two, you speed up his process to make him make whatever decision he's going to make quicker. So that means that you don't want him standing back there patting the ball. The other thing you have to do is contain him. That means that rush ends up the field, maintain, force him inside guys push the pocket. Okay, if anybody breaks that, then he gets free, and now you're asking a lot. You're asking not only to stop Lamar Jackson, the runner, but you're asking your defense to stop Lamar Jackson, the passer, with guys running in the secondary for 2, 3, 4 seconds. So that's what you did. Last year, they did an excellent job of having somebody or giving the appearance that they were coming on every play.
Right.
And what it did was it changed his eyes. It changed his eyes to the blitz because once you get sacked a couple of times, now you're wondering if the guys in front of you are doing their job, if you have the right protections.
I wonder if he's going to get Dobbins back this week because it seemed like he was going to play last week and then he didn't. Yeah. If Kenyon Drake got most of their carries last week. Old friend. Last year was Devontae Freeman. Hey, they were scrounging.
Well, that's because J.K. Dobbins got hurt, so they had to scramble.
Yeah, they were scrambling.
So yeah, that's what I like. But the most important thing with playing Baltimore, stop the run. And I know people don't want to hear this, but if you make it so that only Lamar Jackson can beat you, I'm not saying that he can't, but it gives you a better chance because you can focus on one thing. But if you don't stop the run, and then you got to worry about Lamar Jackson play action, keeping it, throwing it down the field, and they have every opportunity to make plays, then you're in trouble.
Jevon Holland asked about how much will they go after Lamar Jackson like they did last year.
Once Josh, Boyer, and Mike make a decision on this, it won't be revealed publicly, nor should it be. But how curious are you heading into Wednesday to see if Josh Boyer decides to blitz you and Brandon nearly as much as he did against Baltimore last year when he had 38 combined blitzes, most by 2 NFL safeties in a game in many, many years?
That is a fabulous question. No problem. That is a fabulous question that I am not going to answer. I'm not going to answer. I don't have an answer for that.
Of course, my question is not what he's going to do. That's strategic. My question was just, Jevon, is it something you're curious to know what his game plan is because last year's was so unique?
Nah. I'm going to just do what the coaches tell me. That's my job.
Snowman, secretive.
I tell you what, I hope they bring hell because it's fun to watch.
Yeah,
it's fun to watch. Now, when you play that game, it only takes one slip up.
Well, yeah,
but they got it. They were able to do it last year. They were able to get after him and not give up too many big plays.
Do you go into this game with a sense of, look, it worked last year. Maybe the personnel's a little bit different for sure with that he's got around him, but it worked last year. Prove that you can beat it, and then we'll adjust to it.
You got to change it up a little bit, right? Because guess what? They're looking at that film last year and they're coming up with a whole bunch of checks and a whole bunch of max protect schemes or alternative plays to combat that.
Mm.
So if you come in thinking that what you did last year is going to work, shame on you. You can't possibly. They're pros too.
Yeah.
They got coaches in their coach staff too that prepare for things like this,
Yeah,
and
well,
they have an MVP at quarterback.
You know what they call Josh Boyer? They call him the banker because he makes checks bounce.
-1.
I was quick with that one, Leroy. You got oh, God. Back after this.
Text AM 79.
So yesterday we learned of Cater Kohu. I mean, you guys basically learned who he was. We learned of his new nickname, Darth Cater. And now apparently there's another new nickname that's going around in the Dolphins facility. Jevon Holland is a new nickname. Are you excited about this?
What is it?
Have you heard what the new nickname is for him?
Dog balls?
So no, it's not dog balls because he wears number 8. No, dude.
Oh,
Why would he go by the name Dog Balls?
no, that's what 8
Like,
means.
If he was, if like Noah Igbenogany was
Oh,
number
God.
8, then we would call him Dog Balls. You don't
No,
want to
we
call
just
somebody
call
who's
him
good Dog
Poop.
Balls.
Poop.
Just balls. Oh, poop.
Poop.
Very mature, very mature.
Really? I'm not the
Jevon-
one who's a first round pick that's been inactive for half of his career.
Jevon Holland showed up to the game on Sunday in cowboy attire.
No.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Can you bring this up for Leroy J. Fig? Because he was suited and booted as a cowboy. Yep. That happened, dude.
Why are you looking like Lil Nas X?
I don't know, dude, but he looks he's got it all together, and you can see he's got his little revolver right there.
Where is he from?
He's born in Canada, and then I think he grew up in California.
Okay.
In the Bay Area.
Because my grandfather was from Texas and he wore a hat.
Well, he explained
Cowboy
the
hat.
outfit. He explained the outfit, and here it was. This is Jevon Holland.
Nah, man, it's not a new fit. I was seeing Blake Ferguson wearing like some cowboy stuff, and I was like, I might as well throw, a little cowboy hat on or whatever. I already had the suit. Shout out Indochino for the suit, but yeah, it's something simple. Plus, I got a nickname Quick Draw Jev, along with other nicknames. But
He's got a new nickname, Quick Draw Jev. What'd you think? Not a fan? Quick Draw.
I like the snowman better.
I like the snowman better too. Snowman's better.
Snowman kind of.
Snowman's badass.
It don't require any explanation.
Yeah, why?
Right.
Because I feel like if you're quick draw, quarterback, right? Like that would be a quarterback
Yeah.
quick draw.
Like Dan Marino, quick draw.
Yeah, quick draw Dan.
Yeah.
But all right. Also, you're taking
Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers got the cowboy game going.
Yeah, he had the
with
bolo,
the bolo
tie.
tie.
Yeah, the bolo tie back in the day. Also, you're taking fashion advice from the long snapper. I mean, Which also want to point out, Blake Ferguson does sound like a country music star.
Yeah.
Like if Blake Ferguson has a second career, I'll just snap that ball.
He's no John Denny, but he's good.
He's not John Denny, but yeah, he's good for him. I think he's handled the legacy better than most. Definitely better than that Tabor Pepper that they had in whatever the hell that guy's name was for a year.
I just find it, what's amazing? There's not many football players that could get done with football and already be qualified for AARP. Tom Brady. 45 is 45.
John Denny can still snap it, dude. I'm telling you right now.
What?
He can still snap it.
No,
If
here.
you ask him.
Here.
It's my boy.
Let me explain something to you. It is not whether you can perform your act when you get older. Okay, that's not the issue. When I got done with football, physically, I could have probably still played, right? if I wasn't getting hit. Okay? Bones and muscles and stuff, when you get hit, tend to hurt a little bit more when you get older.
Are
And
people
it
hitting the
doesn't
long
go
snapper?
away. Dude, they're getting whacked up.
Mm.
And what do you think? You know what? Here's the thing. On the football field, when the action is going down, everybody wants to hit the guy who don't play that much. Right? So the long snapper is definitely getting circled on and cleaned out. So is the punter. If you want to get in, you want to get in the mix, the kicker that kicks the ball and try to run down and make a play. Yep. You on the list. So you got to be careful. And as you get older, you can't take those blows.
Some people want to catch. Some people want to pass. But I just grew up a football player. And the thing I wanted to do was long snap.
Is that Blake Ferguson?
That's Blake Ferguson.
Yeah,
Right?
I was wondering what that was.
Oh my goodness.
John
You
Denny came out
literally
with
have
the,
sang 17 different artists and they all sound alike.
Well, I pretty much know how I can get a country hit. All right. All I got to do is sing about whiskey or tequila. It's, you got you do that. You're going to be being played on Kiss Country. Let's be honest.
Or some moonshine.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah.
Moonshine.